Welcome everybody to another Fallout 76 video. Today we're going to talk about mods and a brief mod review. This is going to be primarily using the Nexus. There aren't a lot of mods available yet, so this is going to be a reasonably short video. The first and probably most important question is, does Fallout 76 allow mods? Does Bethesda allow mods? And the short answer is yes, in the same way that it did with Fallout 4. You're allowed to do it. It's just not supported, and don't cheat, don't break the game. And that's the gist of that. So as far as the mods goes, again, I'm using Nexus. There are other mods out there. I'm not going to be reviewing those, primarily for safety. The first is going to be Cloudy's Fallout 76 Mod Manager. Installing mods for Fallout 76 is very easy, but Cloudy's makes it even easier. You download the mod, you hit this install mod button, you browse to the file, and you hit open, and it does the rest. It will also manage your load order, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, the way that Fallout 76 is structured, you can only have so many mods running at the same time. That's just a limitation of the file structure. So do be mindful of that. Don't go full ham. Kind of wind it up slow, 2 or 3 at a time. These are the ones that I'm using, and we're going to go through those now. The first thing that I want to discuss is SFE. This is essentially the script extender, but for Fallout 76. This essentially gives you some stability fixes and allows you to edit things in-game. Now, when I say that, I'm referring to the Perk Loadout Manager. This Perk Loadout Manager is possibly my favorite mods. It lets you switch between, it lets you hot switch between mods by going into your perk card menu and pressing 1 through 0, minus, and plus. So you get 12 loadouts you can switch through at any time. Takes all of 2 seconds. So for me, for example, I have a melee day on a team loadout, night on a team loadout, and day solo loadout, night solo loadout, queen solo loadout, queen night loadout, etc., etc. I have an over encumbered loadout. I have a crafting loadout. I have 1 or 2 for various things that I try. I'm primarily a melee character. I also have a loadout for guns and for shotguns that is also very valuable to switch between depending on what kind of situation I find myself in. And again, it only takes like 3 to 4 seconds to switch these loadouts. It is not super hot swap. It's not like swapping guns, but it is quick and it is considerably easier. This is a phenomenal quality of life mod. Most of the mods that we will be looking at today are quality of life mods. There aren't any that I would endorse that actually let you cheat in Fallout 76. The next several we're going to look at are just to make your life a little easier. Make balloons not bags. So anytime a player bag is dropped, instead of it being the very tiny, easy to miss bag that can sometimes fall through the earth, depending on the terrain, it will instead be this balloon, these balloons. Very easy to see from a very, very far distance away. You would not believe how much stuff you miss. The next is going to be plans and recipes are highlighted as balloons as well. And bobbleheads and comics are highlighted as balloons as well. There are way more comics and bobbleheads in this game than you can imagine. They are everywhere. And missing out on these it's just such a nice quality of life piece to be able to find these so much easier. The next thing is the glowing cap stashes. It makes it much easier to see when you're running past a cap stash. I use orange for these because there isn't really anything orange in the game, so they stand out. I'm kind of hoping that the balloons will happen to this as well. I don't know how likely that is. The next thing, have you ever been at a queen fight and killed a legendary but been so caught up fighting the queen that you lost the corpse? Well, not with glowing Meatpiles. It makes it so much easier. For the most part, it's not really important for most other aspects of the game. Very rarely do I find that outside of the queen fight that I can't find the enemy I just killed. But during the queen fight, I use these red ones here, and it makes it so much easier to find the corpses. It is wonderful, especially if you're someone who power stacks the consumable foods like I do. This makes such a difference when trying to find meat piles. The next one I wanted to talk about was the improved health bars. You can see here, this is mostly just useful if you're a bloodied build, because it tells you when you're down into the 20% range. And the last one is to save everything. So what this does is anything that's favorited cannot be dropped or scripted or anything like that. The other thing that that I find it most useful for, the reason that I use it, is because it allows you to type in the value that you want to put items up for sale in your vendors. So instead of having to use that slider and going real slow, you can just click in that box right here and type in whatever value you want. Not only just how many, but the actual cap value when you're vending. So that's going to be it for this part. I'm going to go ahead and load up the game and do some quick footage and show you guys what it looks like in game. Alright, and on to the next part, guys. We're just going to go ahead and go down into my base here, and I'm going to show you guys what the bags look like. Sounds like there's a critter outside. We're going to ignore that. What is it? Can I see it? As long as he's not inside, I don't care. Okay. So we're going to head down. Oh, by the way, follow me on Twitch. We're going to head down, we're going to take a look. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. That's my bobblehead stand. That's what my magazine stand looks like. And let me make a little bag here. Drop of ramen milk, here we go. And that's what a player bag looks like. So just to give you an example of that, that's how easy it is. Like, you can see these forever away. We'll go upstairs in a second and see. Let's take a look really quick at the perk loadout. So you can see right now I'm using the crafting loadout down in the bottom right hand corner in green. This is how easy it is to switch. Now I'm in my basic combat loadout. Now I'm in my solo loadout. So you can see how quick this is. Now I'm ready to fight the queen. So this perk loadout manager is amazing. Down in the bottom left hand corner you can see my hit points are segmented into little chunks, and you can see right now I have 15% of my health, so Nerd Rage is in effect. Okay, and let's go out into the world here and see if we can find a recipe or a magazine or something. Look at you can see how easy it is to notice those just through that window there. See, because there's I can remember which direction it's in. There's a basement around here that's right there. Doesn't have one in it. Okay. Sometimes that basement will have a bobblehead in it, and it's oh, I have the wrong loadout. There we go. Anyway, let's head over here. This building over here usually has some stuff in it. Let's see. Kind of wish I wasn't over encumbered for this, but what are you going to do, right? At least it's not a long walk. Alright. Oh, there we go. Do you see it? Right there. So let's go inside. What do we have here? Steep melon blossom chai tea. Sometimes there's a magazine out here. But that's what they look like out in the world. Super easy to see. Like, you can just move it around. I've seen it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Let's see if there's one in the basement. This is where we looked at earlier and there wasn't one. Nope. Okay, not one there. But that's what it looks like, guys. That's the mods that I would recommend. Quality of life mods make your experience much better when you're playing Fallout 76. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you like the video, leave a comment and a like down below. Make sure you subscribe, get them numbers up. Thank you guys for watching this video, and remember, a dab will do you.